Welcome back to Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for joining us. We are joined by Joanne Lara. She is the founder and president of Autism Movement Therapy, Inc. It's a business in the San Fernando Valley, and I've really taken to you in the last 5 minutes. You are doing such great work. Talk to us about what you see as a therapist in terms of the benefits of autism movement therapy.
What we're seeing, Brad, is an incredible increase in progress in the speech and language area.
Why?
Because we are marrying visual, gross motor, and audio processing in the brain.
And
doesn't get any better than music and movement.
And you have produced a DVD, if I may say. It's called aut-erobics, Autism Movement Therapy. But what's nice is, in addition to this DVD, you have a class that is available on Saturdays from 11:30 to 12:15 in Van Nuys. Open to children whether they have a diagnosis or not.
A full inclusion class, meaning that we have neurotypical children as well as individuals with special needs and autism. And it's 11:30 to 12:15. It's a 45-minute class. It's about repetition, sequencing, and processing.
Is that the key, predictability? When you talk about repetition, sequencing, I mean, do children with autism need to know what's coming next?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They need to know what's coming next, just like you and I need to know what's coming next, but we can suss it out maybe cognitively without someone telling us, or the environment tells us. A lot of times with our kids with autism, what happens is they're not picking up on those natural cues. So they don't know what comes next. It's very important for them to be able to know what comes next so that the fear is taken, the fear elements out of it.
And are there certain movements that are important to the therapy that seem obvious but may not be?
Absolutely. Temple Grandin tells us that the rocking, yes, that the rocking, the forward and the back motion, and the stopping and the starting actually activates areas of the brains that are not getting stimulated.
Let's talk about Temple Grandin. She is a remarkable woman. We know her now because Claire Danes won an Emmy for her performance of Temple Grandin. You know Temple, and in fact you are raising money for a documentary that will include Temple Grandin. Talk to us about her and your documentary.
The documentary is called Generation A, Autism in the Arts, and we're celebrating individuals with autism who are actually excelling in the art area, in sculpture, in music, in dance, in filmmaking, animation. We're seeing some incredible work in the animation area. The graphics are incredible.
You know, I recently interviewed a couple of students, teens and 20s. Their artwork was off the charts. I mean, I was so incredibly moved and impressed. And in your expertise, why is it that so often individuals on the autism spectrum disorder are so gifted in art?
Well, you know, what I think, Temple tells us in the documentary, art saved her life. If she hadn't had art, she's not sure what the outcome would have been. She says this on camera to us. What we know is that, one, the art area is where our kids can excel. It's not a challenge for them. It's not something that they can't do. It's something that they can do. So when it's presented to them, they already have that gift to be able to to be able to organize their environment that's in more of an artistic way. And so whether it be painting or movement or music or sculpture, they're able to do it, and they get a positive from it in their environment and the people in their environment.
Now, I want your documentary to be a success.
Thank you.
So how can we donate to your documentary?
Kickstarter.com.
Explain how that works.
Okay, Kickstarter, well, if you go to my website, autismmovementtherapy.com, there's actually a little Kickstarter. There's a whole area on the left-hand side.
So we can click there.
Click right on it.
You are terrific. I want to thank you so much for what you're doing for the children of this region. I know autism can be a tremendously challenging diagnosis, but there is hope.
Thank you, absolutely.
Okay, her name is Joanne Lara. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to send you back to HLN.
Morning, Grandpa. Mommy made breakfast.
Very nice.
I made 2 eyes and a nose and mustache out of bacon. It looks like you, Grandpa.
I'm flattered.
When you gotta come see us, we can draw pictures, catch tadpoles, and watch them grow up. Some people call lightning bugs fireflies. I ate your mustache.
Did it taste good?